This week on Mai to 10 Marae DIY, we roll into Pohara Park, Maunga Tautari in the Waikato.
Where it's out with the old.
I mean, everything here has to come off.
Righto boys, we're ready to fit the window, let's go.
And in with the new.
Che Pohara!
Follow me now. Mai te 10. We gonna whaka tika, gonna whaka pai pai. Hei a whina I te hunga o. Kia whakatū whare paku, kia peita whare kai. Look what could happen if we all unify. Kia hula haka ona, bring that whānau vibe. Mai te 10 Marae DIY. Gonna whaka tika, whaka pai pai.
Kia ora te iwi, nau mai haere mai ki tēnei wāhanga o Mai te 10 Marae DIY. This week, we're in the Waikato.
Ai, ko tae mai tō mātou kaupapa, ko tae mai tō mātou tira ki te wāhine ki Pohara Marae. Harei te mea, nā ngā pari kārangaranga anake mātou I tae mai ai, nā te reo karanga tonu o te haukainga.
I am so looking forward to this week's DIY, bro, because the whānau here have come up with the funkiest plans to transform their entire marae ātea.
Ai, miharo ana e te iwi, nā reira ki te kite, pēnā ka whakatutuki hia e rātou ngā mahi hoi anō, ngā wawa tā me ngā tūmanako, mātakitaki tonu mai.
On our marae, we have areas that are concerned to us, you know, in the wet weather. We have a lot of mud, as you can see. We don't have shelter for our manuhiri. Our facilities have been lacking, mattress room, etc. No storage, mattresses all over the place, so not really a good situation to be in. The entrance to our marae is not defined, and we need a bit of help to design, you know, the proper entrance and our waharo. As you come in through our gateway, these mud areas, our manuhiri don't know which way to go, so if we can help, you know, define that for us and get a nice entrance, that'll be really good. We have beautiful surroundings at our marae. Our marae seriously needs some work on it to beautify the marae itself. So we plead for you to come on down to Pohara Pa and help us to do all that mahi that we want to, and by beautifying our marae for us.
About 3 years ago we went through a strategic planning exercise, and we looked ahead 50 years as to whether our marae could cater for our growing whānau, and we really knew that it couldn't, and we needed to make some radical changes. And so we had a friend of ours draw up some plans for us, what it might look like in 50 years' time.
Right.
And one of the first stages of the strategic plan was to apply to hula haka to be part of the Marae DIY program, so that we could get the ball rolling, really. And now it's actually happening.
It's rolling, all right.
Yeah, it's rolling, and it's really exciting, and the whānau are buzzing because it's a positive kaupapa, and it's good for our marae.
Oh, too much. Well, this is the original plan that you guys had put in, and I mean, other than this building here, all the rest of these buildings are going to be done in the next 4 days.
Yeah. Oh, well, this wharekai will be extended at some point, and a new whare moi will be built. We're hoping to have that built over the next year in preparation for our 50th anniversary of our paukai. But the two paipai will be being built, and instead of the waharoa, the more traditional style waharoa, we're actually building a roundhouse which was going to be incorporated somewhere on the marae, and we had it here to possibly cater for some future tourism opportunities and house a lot of our archival stuff. But as the designs have come in, the roundhouse will be incorporated as the waharoa now.
Te rahi hoki o nā hia o te whānau a Pohara, e manaaki nei te marae ātea o DCG.
We are ripping up all the art here. We're putting down new grass. We are putting a new path to the wharekai, new pathway through to the wharepaku, building screens, planting gardens. It's just all go.
Lance Taurua will be in charge of building the manuhiri and paipai shelters as well as the waharoa, and transforming the old mattress room into extra sleeping and storage facilities is builder Philip Tauti.
Can the bottom go in that way and the top out that way?
Why is this place so important to you? everything in my life, and that has been started off from here, although I didn't know. A whole lot of things that have happened here and that. And now that I'm an adult and I've gone out to face the world and that, I can understand why I do a lot of the things that I do now and that. Some of the things that I used to think were absolutely ridiculous. Why did I have to do this? Why did I have to do that? I'm just so grateful because that's actually formed my life and that. And I'm just so grateful to my tupunas. Not just my tupunas, but the lifestyle that we had back here, because it was so different. I'm sure it was hard, and that especially, I don't consider myself very old in that, and yet the lifestyle that we had was just so different.
Moving on to the DIY, how do you think it's going to affect the whānau?
Oh, it's already started to affect the people. Look, whānau, we hadn't seen for ages, for years. They've come back. They heard that this project was going to happen, and it's awesome, and I hope it keeps bringing them back.
Anyway, is there any part of the marae that you really don't like and you want to see changed?
The pie in the front of our wharenui, and that's going to be, well, they're going to do some alterations to it, and that obviously to our advantage, and that I don't know what it is. And you know, the other most important part too is the concreting in that, because we have huis back here, and when we have huis, they are big, and it's usually freezing cold or raining in there. And it's not going to be so muddy.
I think it's the landscaping. You know, Pohara, we've been so used to seeing just a wide open space, and we've often thought about, that would look nice here, and that would, and then we thought, yeah, but there goes our space. We just used to come in through the gate, and Pohara looks lovely and peaceful and serene. So that for me is hoping that we've got the magic formula so that we can retain that open look, yet put that shelter around for the marae.
You're going to go away and have a makeover of your own. How do you feel about that one? Getting pampered and having a miri and beautiful kai and getting your face and hair done. How do you guys feel about that?
We're sure looking forward to that.
I feel privileged. I was trying to back out one reason because I didn't believe that it ought to have been there, someone, more worthy. But no, I'm happy to go away.
I wanted to stay and be part of all this, but yes, but all I've been doing is staying home and looking after mokopunas. I'd love to be pampered.
Yeah, that is so wonderful to go away and be pampered. Bye! Cheerio!
Well, the digger's here and we're about to rip up the first part of the marae atea. You guys aren't going to back out? No second thoughts? No! Okay, well, let's give them a countdown. 3, 2, 1.
Waitaten marae DIY. Gonna whakatika, whakapai.
What world are we going to go to with that one?
350, 300 by 50.
We're going to go dig up some shrubs. Ko timatanga mahi, by the end of today we should have the entire marae atea excavated, which means that tomorrow we'll have a blank canvas for DCG to start working its magic.
Ai, kua ngaro atu ngā kuia I te marae nei, kua haere rātou ki te whakatā. Hoi anō, we need a good strong start from our whānau to set the tone for the rest of the DIY. Nō reira whānau o Pohara, kia kaha koutou.
Need to get get this from? The bloody ark?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Hey?
I've been in the bush, man.
What we'll do, we'll get you excavating out for the floor pad.
Oh, okay.
And then if you sit behind or whatever, you can dump it like he's doing around in the curve. I'll mark the curve for that garden around there.
Well, my reach is not as far, so, but...
I mean,
I'll get it as
ideally-
close as I can, then I'll come around and...
Yeah, we'll do that, eh? I mean, everything here has to come off.
I know. Hey, then I've got to go do my concrete, eh?
We have so much to do, we just have to really rock and roll here. We've got to rip all this grass out of the artia. We've got to get the sand down. We've got to box everything for the concrete. We've got the concrete coming tomorrow, and we only have one digger that can actually do any real digging. We've got this other thing out of the bush here, but I don't know whether it's going to work, so we just have to go for it. Spot on?
Yeah, I think looks like you've been at the pub.
So let's just mark this one out here again.
Okay.
Yeah, you spot on? Yep. Good. I've pegged out the corners, we're ready to go.
Okay.
We're hoping that we're able to pour our concrete poles for our paipai. What's that? 250, 300 by 50s. And more or less just get everything set for tomorrow so that when we can mark everything out and pre-cut all the roof, and then hopefully by that time we've got all the concrete in place or around, ready to be placed under the paipai, and in the entrance we'll be able to go ahead and put all our structure up.
What we're doing this year is just refurbishing the old, what was known as the mattress room. We're using it for extra accommodation, sleeping accommodation mainly for the old folks so they don't have to go too far into the thing. Carpeting going in, put a new window going in over there, and as you can see a hole in there, we're going to just clean up all the walls. They're in pretty good condition, so they just need painting and lining the ceiling, putting bats in, and repositioning all the lights, rerunning the wires and that for new lights.
I just can't believe we got this many here during the week.
Wai ngai te timi me te mano e kōkiri ana I te kaupapa nei, ko ngā uri tonu o tēnei marae, a Brett Graham me tōna pāpā a Fred.
Originally I was just going to do sort of a straight, quite conservative wāhauroa, you know, the old standard mahi number. But Dad had the idea to come up with this wharerouna, or this wāhauroa that was based on the old roundhouses that he used to remembered as a boy. So back in the day, apparently this place was like some Zulu village, you know, where you'd have all these roundhouses, 30 of them in a row. And it was sort of famous for these roundhouses in the past. This is talking about the 30s, 40s, when he was here as a child. Yeah, so, yeah, that's the basic idea behind the wāhauroa.
Ana e tuana tāua I runga I wetahi whenua tupuna no kūtau. Tēnā whakamārama hia mai te wāhine.
Ai, koia hoki I runga nei. Ei te mea koia tēnei te rerenga tawhito o te awa Waikato. I konei ngā e wani taha tika ana I ngā kōwhatu e ki te rawatia nei tai āwhio nei te Marae. Ana ka ki te rawa atu I te āhuatanga o te awa tēnei kua mahua atu rā e te awa tupuna rā o Waikato. Ana ko ia I Waikato awa tupuna nei kia mata. E haka I te mea he wainoiho, e haka I te mea he aha, he tupuna no mata I te awa o Waikato. He tupuna no mata I te maunga o maunga tautari, he tāne rawa. Ko ia hoki rā te mana o tēnei pito o te whenua.
Ana kai e kōrero ana koe mo te kuia mōrehu nei a piu he kuia hoki te tahi o kūtou nā tino tipuna tēnā whakamārama hia mai wetahi kōrero e pāna ki aia. Me ona hononga ki te marae tonu.
Nā piu te marae I tīmata mai rā I roto I te rautau kua mahu atu nei. Ana ko ia tērā te o ngā mokopuna ki ngi tāwhia o hei karanga tuatahi kia te poea mā kia kingi te ratama ki rātou i te wai, a rātou roto i te whare kāhui ariki. O te ko piu nei, tētahi o ngā tino kaiwhakapono, tētahi o ngā āhuatanga wāhine, he āhuatanga nōna ko te tohungatanga, arā ko te ka nohona i roto i te wairua. Ana ki te arawatia ia he wāhi hei whakauraura i tōna iwi, ngā iwi e whakapono ana ki ana kupu, ana ka riro mai, ka noho mai, ka nuku mai ki koneki, mai i roto i tēne he nui o Ngāti Maniapoto, noho atu nei i konei i raro nei i Pōhara. Ko te wā hoki nā kāore he mahi, kāore he moni, no muri ke mai o te pakanga tuatahi o te ao, tēnei kōrero te atu nei, kāore he whenua, kāore he whare, kāore he aha. No reira i noho atu rā i tahuringia e piu te ingoa nei, ko Pōhara tonu atu.
Come on, this one. Can the bottom go in that way and the top out that way? Top that way. Hold it. Okay then. All good.
The whānau have worked so hard today and things are shaping up really nicely here on the Marae Aotea. We've got all of the footings down for the 3 shelters. As well as that, they've done all of the levels. You can see there the guys are trying to get everything even for our turf as well as the gardens and the concrete. Speaking of concrete, tonight the guys are going to have to work late because we've got to get the boxing down. We've got a concrete truck arriving here at 7 o'clock in the morning. Nothing like an early start to the day.
Maita ten marae DIY. Gonna whakatika, whakapai.
Well, it's just as well the whānau's alarm clocks were working this morning because we're already a third of the way through the concrete with that terracotta oxide in it. I think it looks like Russian fudge and scrummy enough to eat. By the end of today, we'll have the roofs on both of our shelters as well as the awning up. That's going between the wharekai as well as the wharenui. The builders will make a start in our mattress room. I mean, it's day 2 and already there have been major changes here on the Marae Aotea, but still a long way to go.
Man, we have so much to do. The concrete's going down. We've got to get all this sand here that we put down yesterday covered with soil. We've got to prep everything, start planting, get ready for the lawns. Man, the awnings are going to start going up. These pie are going to start being built. It is just all go. Can you put all of these in one group and all of those in us to put them in their groups, all right? This will really test you. Now, come on. Hey, if you take your dark glasses off, you'll see for a start. Hey?
My mission today is to concentrate on the ceiling, get that all fitted as far as putting the battens in, the pink bats and the jib rock ceiling, plaster it and sand it ready for painting.
You make it sound so easy, but not so for our shelters.
We've got a bit of a problem with the length of our timber. They aren't able to supply us with the timber we want, so we're trying to get around it by adjusting the roof to suit.
Ora, what are you doing to my Russian fudge-coloured chocolate yummy concrete?
Well, I don't know. It's his fault there.
Oh, why do we take the time to make it that colour and then we're going to
Well, this is just a release for the mat to peel off.
Right.
Otherwise, if we go straight onto that,
yeah,
it'll just stick and we'll leave big holes.
So what's the final, once you take all these bits and pieces off, what's it going to look like tomorrow?
It'll look slate, but we'll wash all this black off tomorrow.
Choice. So it'll still be terracotta colour, but with a slate.
Yep, with a bit of shady.
Look, finish.
With a shaded look.
What does shaded mean?
Well, just a little bit of black in there.
Oh, yeah?
Bit of, you know.
Classy. Okay,
Bit of
well,
us.
obviously not.
Bit of black.
Leave you to it. Yeah, turbo.
Yep, yep.
E oranga mai hoki tātou I te pore kura I mana watoki tū. Tū ko te hiku o tō whae a kia mata popore mai ki te pirau o tō whanaunga. Whanaunga mate ki te pō, tini o te pō, mano o te pō, ahanga kore kore o te pō.
Ka pai hoki te marino o Waikato awa e te renei e te ui hoi anō I runga I te pari a wawa nei tētahi o ngā tino pakanga o Ngāti Koroki hoi anō tētahi o ngā pakanga whakamutunga I wainga nui a ngai tāua te Māori me te Māori anō. Arā ka hinga hoki o etahi o ngā uri o Pōhara Marae, engari ko te tangata māna rā e rā whakamārama e kōrero, arā ko rāhui. Nō reira, me haere atu ki aia.
Te wahine he whakamaumaharatanga o te parekura I taumata wiwi ko atura I runga I ngā pari kei runga I a Karapiro. Ka mutu haere mai ai a Ngāti Maru e kāwhaki mai rā I te maunga o hungi hika I ngana pū, ana kāwhaki mai ki te tua whenua. Whakaitonu atu a te waharua ma pāpā o Tarapipipi o Ngāti Haua o Ngāti Koroki. Kia noho mai a Ngāti Maru ki konei mo te wāpoto kia ea ai te muru a ngā puhi o rātou whenua. Ka mutu, kāre a Ngāti Maru e hihia hoki. Ka rongo, ka pātu ngā rongo ki a te wherowhero. Tono atu ana karere ki te ki atu, ki te korea waha aroa e mahi tāna mahi, e ngaki tāna māra, tēnā koia ka haere mai ki te muru I ngā whenua nei. Ka mutu a te waharoa kāri I hihia ki a riro tonu atu, whakaara tonu ake I tana iwi o Ngāti Haua o Ngāti Koroki, kia paka ngātu ki a Ngāti Maru, kia āta whakahoki a rātou ki roto I a hauraki.
Well, Tawa came here and he says he's got all this concrete. The concrete we broke up last night, he says he wants to use it. I said, look, just put it under the mound, bury it under there, but nah, not good enough. He's got a much better idea. Let's see what he says.
Well, I think there's a better use for that concrete than just burying it and wasting the stuff. So if we can break it up into little slabs and create a bench or a wall here, it can be used for seating. What do you think?
Look at that, eh? Yeah, here we are, break up the concrete. Hey, right, fine, he's the boss. We do it, we'll break it up, but I think it'll be choice, eh? So we'll get into it.
You're not admitting defeat here, are you?
Right, and you just take that over and you just start laying them out there as you break them up into the bits, and then somebody's stacking. So you have people breaking it up and people stacking it, okay? So who's the boss? Gee. With overalls like that, what do you think?
We'll just get the base first. Yeah, we'll just like here.
And if it all goes wrong, It's your fault.
You know who, eh?
Tori's been a little bit sicky, so I went into town and bought him a little present. Kaz, hooked you up because I saw you got cold little ring ringers.
Yeah.
Try them on.
Okay.
Don't say I never do anything for you.
Me?
Check it out, bro, but no, not only that. Kaz, and you can have thumb action or non-thumb action.
I'm gonna be warm as.
They're cute, eh? Bro, they're hideous. Are you for real?
They're cool, bro.
Are you gonna wear them?
They're mean. Like, I'll get my Michael Jackson, like... Ow!
Go show the boys. Go show the boys. Go get your hands dirty with the boys. I love it.
I just want to shake your hand, bro, with my mean gloves. Mean gloves, eh? What, you reckon these gloves are mean as?
Why?
Look, bro. Pretty cool, eh?
Yeah.
They're mean, eh?
Oh.
You'd wear them, eh?
Yeah.
You want to wear them?
Nah, it's all right.
Sure, bro. They're like tough hands. What? You're not even going to shake my hand? Nah. So you reckon my gloves are mean, bro? Yeah, swap you, cuz. Yeah, bro, sweet. These ones keep your hands warm, bro. Chuck, you got that one, bro? See, this is the brother who knows style. Mean, Māori, mean. Yeah. Cheers, got me some gloves.
You're giving away my present.
Bro, he reckons they're mean as.
But I bought them for you especially.
But he reckons they're cool.
I think they're cool too, bro, but he's got issues in his life.
My koha. They're mean gloves,
Thank you,
bro.
bro. Thank you.
It's all good. Mean.
That's killing me, bud.
I was trying to get this wire through the cable, through the pipe.
Me.
Check us.
Check this out. This girl plays with a good mate of mine. And the
Hey,
birds
do you want me
that
to
she's
tell
pretending
stories?
to
I'll
be
tell stories.
Don't tell stories, Reggie.
Well, it's a deal then.
No, but tell us a little bit. What have you been doing? Did you start playing footy down here back in the day?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. And so what club did you play for down here?
Potato Bee.
Oh,
That's where I
true.
started, yeah. And then I went to...
Have you seen Tori, our other presenter? He reckons he's a bit of a rugby player.
Oh, okay, no,
I reckon you could take him.
You reckon?
Yeah, I reckon you should
Smash
take
him.
it. Yeah, I reckon you should hit him as hard as you can.
We'll pull this one out when we overlap it.
You built that far apart like that, eh? Cool.
Thanks, Dave.
It's going good actually. We got a good fine day for our coloured concrete. That was one of my big worries, that you can't lay it in the rain because the colour runs. So we prayed hard for a fine day and someone was listening. So that was a big blessing today. The gardens are starting to take shape and looking good. And all the builders seem to be happy that they're on target. So yeah, all good.
That was good. Get me some more lollies, eh?
Wait, te pehe te haere o nā mahi, brother?
Oh, tauki. Tauki.
Hea ho whakaro mo tō whānau o kuna.
Ea haere ana koia. Me te kā hui mai o te whānau, koia, kei runga no atu.
Outside, it's all going well. As for the inside...
Okay, well, Philip and the boys are putting up the jib in behind me. All the pink backs are going in on one side. What else needs to be done here today, Mato?
The wiring has still got to be run through for the lighting. Once we get that through, then we can start stopping it.
Good.
Setting, putting the plaster in the joints and all the nail holes, preparing it for painting.
Okay.
And the hinges, yeah.
But as well as that, we've also got a window to go in here.
We've got one window
carpet
over
to
there.
go down.
I'm not sure about the... You'll have to talk to...
a girl about the
Linda
carpet.
about the carpet, see whether... But there is the only carpet's got to go in and...
All right. Okay, well, I better let you continue with the work then, because we've got quite a bit to do in here.
Okay,
Kia ora. Catch up with you soon. Well, the whānau are inside having a kai. They're going to need all the fuel they can get because tomorrow morning at first light we have yet another concrete truck coming in. All of that area between the dining room and the wharenui and in front of the wharekai as well needs to be prepped this evening, ready for the concrete. As well as that, the builders are going to be pre-cutting all of the timber. Hopefully that'll save us some time with all 3 shelters in the morning. And the team inside the mattress room have got to get all the jib up. That's got to be stopped, sanded, ready for painting tomorrow. Will they make it? Find out after the break.
Maita ten marae dia wai. Gonna whakatika, whakapai.
Kia ora mai rāno e te iwi ko te rangi tuatoru tēnei ara kua muia te marae e te tangata. Ko te marae e kia nei ko pōhara kua tau mai te minenga te nuinga ara ki te kōkiri i te kaupapa o te rā. Kua ngaro atu te ua, kua whiti mai te rā, no reira ko te tūmanako, he tohu pai tērā mō ngā mahi e tū mai nei.
Well, the pressure's on here at Pōhara Pa. We've only got like 24 hours to get this entire marae ātea completed. DCG, this is going to be a mission, brother. What have you got to get done today?
Yeah, where do you start? Okay, what have we got to get? We've got to finish these ply off, get them all built up. We've got to get all this lawn down. 500 metres coming this afternoon, 2 o'clock.
But before you can do that, you've got to pull down that entire manuhiri
Yeah, it's
shelter.
gone. Yeah, right at there, but hang on. They want to erect it around the back as well. Okay? So, got that. We've got to put all the soil in here for the lawns.
Yes.
Got to finish all the planting, clean everything up.
Right.
I mean, there is a lot to do. And I mean, it's okay, but about every hour we get rain.
Yeah,
I mean, this is a mish.
Okay, well, we're going to go and do some work.
Let's
go.
go.
Righto, boys, we're all ready to fit the window. Let's go.
I'll just get this last one on. My job is to erect the awning that we've got here. What we're going to do is we're going to bolt these brackets to the block wall and erect these posts here, dig the holes and concrete the posts in. We haven't actually done one of these before, but I'm sure it'll go together pretty good in the end.
While that plan gets underway, Te Ori's heading bush to check out one of Ngāti Koroki's pet projects.
Nā reira kei konei tahi māwuko taku hoa nei a tāo I runga me ki ngā rekereke o tō rātou maunga tipuna a maunga tautari. Ko Ngāti Koroki ka hukura e ki ana ko rātou hoki ngā kaitiaki o te maunga. Hoi anō e hoa, we're here at the feet of your beautiful mountain, Maunga Tautari, and there's been quite a big initiative that's happened over the past few years. Can you explain?
Well, the initiative is the restoration of our maunga. The restoration being reintroduction of our species that were once here, plus the protection of our indigenous flora and of course the fauna. Since this initiative began, there's been a huge resurgence of our people's interest in the maunga, mainly because as the project progressed, stories came back, remembrances of of our kaumātua at the Marae, and about how they used to rely on the maunga for a lot of their resources, a lot of their kai, timber resources, and so it was really just a rekindling of all of that. Yeah.
And this monster fence that's behind us, what's that designed to do?
Oh well, the fence was really the catalyst for the whole project, you know, because we really had to have a barrier, first of all, to stop any rodents getting into the maunga, but also to prevent those endangered species from wandering out of the maunga.
Nō reire hoe, kore nā hōhā uru atu ki roto, ana hei a popo ka hoki mai a tātou kuia ki te marae, engari mui tērā, they're going to come here and be part of a Kiwi release, so mā taki tonu mai.
Tomorrow is another day. Back at the marae, the whānau are pumping.
Right, well, our brackets are up onto the wharikai, and over here we've got the poles in for the awning.
Yep.
What else needs to be done here today, sir?
Okay, now we're gonna erect the roof rafters.
Okay, and that's the metal circular
arches, metal arches.
Great.
And then once we've got those on, we'll put the purlins, so-called purlins, in between.
Cool, yep.
And then we'll erect the roof, put the roof on.
So how much time is that going to take? Because I know we've got to get this ground prepped, we've got a garden to go in there, concrete to go in this entire area.
Okay.
How do you reckon you're going for time?
Yeah, we should have the roof on by about 1 o'clock.
Okay, well, our concrete's dry and Mook and the boys have managed to get the scaffolding up and the beams have gone up. What now needs to be done, Mook?
We've got to square up the roof and just make sure everything's in line, and we're just going through the typical building stages of erecting the roof.
Okay, how are the boys going with the wahāroa over there?
The wahāroa is all pre-cut. We've got the concrete going down there at the moment.
Yeah.
So once they've finished the concrete, we'll be able to do the scaffolding, and then hopefully the guys will be able to erect their roof on the...
Away we go. Alrighty, very good. I'll catch up with you soon.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Chase didn't even tell him.
You want to flip? Show you flip. You stand there, top trust me.
Don't catch you doing this.
Well, you know what they say, laughter is the best medicine. I wonder what hijinks Tiori and our kuia are up to over in Rotorua.
Was that so?
Yes.
Nō reira kei te maumahara koutou e te iwi mo te roanga atu o te DIY, ka ngaro ngā kuia I te marae hoi anō. Ko tae mai au ki Rotorua kei konei ngā ruruhi o Pōhara e mahi pāreka ana me ki nō reira. Me kōrero tātou ki a rātou. Kia ora e kui mā.
Kia ora.
Kei te pēhā koutou.
Kei te pai. Tēnō rawe. Yeah, and to think that we were going to be sad about leaving the marae and leaving everyone back home there, but actually it's just been so awesome here, and although our hearts are there, we're happy that our bodies are here and being pampered, and pampered we have been. It's just been such a beautiful experience. Kia ora.
Now, Maureen, you guys are looking rather beautiful. Actually, any plans for the evening?
Yes, we're going to dinner. Where are we going to, girls?
We're going somewhere.
So you know that...
The Millennium.
Millennium?
Yeah, I think we're going to the Millennium, and I tell you what, we're really looking forward to that.
And aren't we going to a bar where we can watch the rugby?
Yeah.
We've got no mokapunas.
Ooh, sounds like triple trouble. Meanwhile, back at the marae...
I'm going to put the first piece down.
Annie, you never told me. I didn't realise that you actually live in Sydney and that you came home especially for the DIY tour.
Yeah, live in Sydney. I've been over there for 20 years.
So what had you want to be back for this? What was it about the...
I can remember my parents when I was about 8 years old building a wharenui. Yeah, so we always used to come back and, you know, do what the kids are doing now, sort of thing.
Yeah.
the sun may be gone for today, but the whānau here are going to power on through into the night. As you can see, there is still so much work to be done here at Poharapa, but based on the turnout of whānau, not just from the motu here in New Zealand, but overseas as well, and the amount of work that they have just powered through here today, I'm pretty confident that they're going to pull this off.
And meanwhile, poolside at Rotorua,
ka pai hoki e koe mā. Nō reira rā e te ui kei te koutou kei te tino kua hoki nā kuia nei. They're getting pampered and they're having beautiful kai. Ko te tūmanako kei te pai te haere o ngā mahi i te marae, engari hei a pōpō i te hokitanga ki te marae ki Pohara, ka huraina ka tahi rāka ki te i tō nāhia. Engari mō nāinei e koe mā, cheers.
cheers!
Morena, final day, and man, this whānau just rock. I mean, here I was eating kai, watching the rugby, and these guys were out here till midnight. I mean, midnight. They've pulled down the pai, they've got the other roof coming on that other pai over there, and it is just all go. Today, we have about 3 or 4 hours left. We've got to finish cleaning up the whole artia, plant this other garden out here, build a ponga wall down the end, plant the gardens beside the wharanui, clean up in front of the wahara. We have so much to do, but you know what? I reckon we'll do it.
Kia ora! Here we are in Rotorua and it's queer makeover time again. We're at the Regal Palms. Flash digs this place is. So let's go meet the queer. Come with me, come on, let's go, let's go.
All the things that I've ever wanted to do, never been able to do in that, I've been able to accomplish in these few days.
The whole weekend's been beautiful. And to get this kind of a work done on my face, gee, I hope there'll be an improvement. Put a glow on the face.
Got a glow all day long. Well, it's looking slightly breezy outside, so we're going with a windswept look. Windswept.
Oh, look, I can't wait to get back. And I think that's the thing that, well, I've had so much nervous energy this morning, and then I was, come on, let's hurry up and go home. And then we're all looking forward to going home and seeing the progress that's been made. No, we are.
Well, not too far now before all is revealed.
Well, I'm just looking forward to the reaction of the kuia when they come. You know, obviously making the connection with the wharerouna and, you know, seeing if they're blown away or not. Yeah, so, I mean, it's certainly the only waharoa like this that I've seen, so they'll be pleased, hopefully. Fingers crossed.
These Henuita blocks, as well as the 2 kohatu out on our Marae ātea we donated, as well as that we've got some beautiful tōtara slabs. We're going to make some seats out of these for the Marae ātea, as well as a new courtyard.
I think it's been a tremendous achievement by our whānau to achieve what we have in a very short time, and I know we'll finish, and I know it'll be beautiful when it's done. I think it's been outstanding, yeah.
Here at the Marae, things are hotting up in preparation for our kuia's return as all hands on deck on the Marae ātea. With time running out, there's still a lot of work to be done, but I reckon it's going to look as gorgeous as them.
Oh, te tiro mai ki ngā kuia ātāhuna. They're looking fantastic, beautiful. You guys ready to go back to the Marae?
We certainly are.
Hai te pēhā nā whakaara, how are you feeling at this time, Maureen?
No. I got mixed feelings, Auntie Maureen? You got mixed feelings?
It's been awesome here, but I'm looking forward to going home to the Marae. It's been awesome. Awesome stay.
A little bit to go yet, Nera,
Just a little bit more to go up to the maunga, and here we come, Pohara. And we're so excited, and we've had our makeover, and we do look beautiful, eh?
Right, one last thing to do before we take our kuia to the marae. Nō reira, ko tae mai rā mātou ki maunga tautari, mui tō mātou e ke tangata ki runga o te marae, anā ki konei, ka puru atu nā kiwi ki te wāhi me kira e kore rā rātou e tūkinotia e ngā āhuatanga o te ao. Nā reira, ko tae mai ngā kuia nei kai te kuakua ki rātou. Te haere akira. Mauri ora.
Got this hand and put your finger between its legs. Yes.
Tari.
Hey, you brought pocket, you're hungry.
Let him go.
Nō reira, kua ea tērā kaupapa hoi anō. Te kaupapa nui kai te haere ne, hine wau, we need to get back to the marae. Nā reira, haere ana. Tai hoi kuima, kai te haere mai.
Hey Dale, 15 more minutes to go. We need to get all this area cleared so that we can get all the water blasting and stuff in there. Ka te pai?
Aye.
Okay, cool. I'll see you soon.
That's exactly what we wanted.
It's been a really good experience for me with all the family, the whānau. Quite
Oh, you're whānau, man. Just take your hats off for them, eh? Like here last night till 11, 12 o'clock at night, pulling down stuff and just going hard.
Yeah, it's just real experience.
Yeah.
Aye, and the best is yet to come.
Look, we've got isn't this something? Oh, isn't this beautiful? Oh!
Anybody need any? You could improve on so much of what it was like before, because we thought it was beautiful then. But the thing that's impressed on me is this wharerauna. That's brought history back, and it really has.
So this all just broke down. Oh, it's beautiful.
Apparently that one's if you want a man. This is what I've been told. Hine, you go there. If you want a baby. You want a baby, you go rub that one. If you want a man, you rub that one. Hine, you go there. Did you hear that? She said that's the Viagra one. Ora came up with an awesome design here. This was all just concrete, and then they put a stamp on it to make it like slate and a colour oxide through it. Wow. Yeah, your order's very flash. I'm going to take him to the next marae. He's the man. We want your order.
In between the wharenui and the wharekai. Now, you don't have to rush into the wharekai because you'll get wet, because there's shelter there.
Tai hoe e kui mā, one more surprise.
Oh, beautiful. Mattress room.
And look, we've got a big cupboard that we can put our linen into. And oh, look, honestly, absolutely.
Hey, what about this though? How it's come down the high top? This has come right down. With the concrete. He said, big window. Yay! Beautiful.
Oh, it's awesome.
There's your cupboard, Marie.
Uhu, ka ara wai hoki kua tutuki ngā mahi.
Aye, they did it.
E ki ana te kōrero ko tēnei marae ko pōhara, engari I tēnei wā kai te noho rātou I raro I te maru o te whakahihi. I te mea ko te aroha, te manaakitanga, te kotahitanga, he āhua tēnei e pāna ki a rātou.
I tell you what, the thing that I will remember most about the 4 days here, apart from the most beautiful surroundings, is the fact that the whānau dealt to it and always, always with a smile on their face.
Mene ana te waha I ngā wā katoa. Nō reira, mā rātou te kupu whakamutunga e te whānau. Tahi, rua, toru, whā!
He mea tautoko nā te māngai.
Hei pāho.